folks, welcome back to my channel. It's Handmade by Shirley. So I've come on and I'm going to use this piece of card, which is from Aall Create. Now I did put purple smooshing on that piece, but I'm going to use this side because I want to just do some stamping over the top. So I'm just going to cut this down a bit. So I'm cutting it to 4 1/4 by 6, I think 6 1/4, which is roughly there. And I do have a piece of base card that I'm going to put onto already stuck down. So that's what it's going to go onto. So what I thought was, I have these stamps, unbranded stamps from Amazon. I can't remember the name of so they're unbranded, so there isn't a name. So what I thought I'd do a little bit of just putting some of these images onto this piece of card and adding some other bits and then just making a card with it. So it's really nice, and this is a nice kind of colour, so I was thinking that could kind of maybe pronounce a bit of the lighthouse. So I could do it this way as well, I don't have to do it. So that could be sort of as if it's the lighthouse's aura, the light, where the light's coming from. So I'm going to stamp with some VersaFine clear, VersaFine even, black. On this side, I don't want that. And I think I will do it this way because to me that could be the lighthouse's kind of aura sort of thing, so to speak, the light, all the light shining around. So that's quite nice. And then I've got, so probably could have done that slightly further away. So then I've got these wood and rope, which I could put just on the corner here like that. That's quite nice. I might actually do another couple but make them slightly as near. That's fine, and go down as I get to the bottom type thing, so that's fine. So that just kind of creates a bit of foreground. And then I'm going to pop this seagull onto the top of this one. So I'm just going to pop him sitting on the top there. So probably that could have been further back, but it is what it is. So now I'm just going to do a bit of colouring in with some of the Ohuhu pens. So I'm thinking I want to do that rocky area. I've got this walnut colour E463, which just do some kind of colouring in just to make it look a bit more authentic. Could have put another colour in, which I could still do over the top, just see how it looks. That probably should have been slightly further away, so it was back, but I've done it now, so I can't really change it, can I? And then I'm just going to do some of the wood well here. I'm not really being too precious about it though. Just trying to get a bit of colour on, just so we're kind of covering up some of the nice background, but not all of it, just on places that kind of don't particularly need it. these were A4 basically. They're actually pieces of card, they're very thick. So they were from Aall Create. I got them in a sale. I cannot remember the name of them, but if I do, when I do find the name, I'll pop it onto YouTube. Right, I want to pop some sort of blue colour. Let's see, it's quite dark, so I could possibly go around here with a wee bit of this colour, just to give, because I'm going to use that line as a kind of wave type thing. I'm not going to colour it all in, I'm just going to go around and just make that stand out slightly. A little bit, just to kind of make it stand out a bit. Like that. I might put some here actually around these as well, just for some shading. Not too much, just a wee bit, just to show that. Okay, that's fine. And I've got what other colour can I use for the kind of blue, sort of pale. This is a pale blue, sky blue. Let me see. Yeah, that's a wee bit paler, so I can just come in and blend that in to the already existing blue that was there, which I've forgotten the colour now, but it definitely is a blue sorts. You can always put the pen colours in if anybody is interested. I don't know who else uses these. They are good, I do like them. And you can get like 320, but I just can't cope with that amount of colours. I don't think it's just too much for me to. Maybe it wouldn't be, I don't know, but yeah. There we go. And then I'm going to do the rope as well. So the rope, I think, what sort of colour could we do this? Let's see, this is a brown grey. Let's see, yeah, that would, maybe it would probably work for the tops of the actual wood logs, or whatever they're called. Yeah, that's better. That kind of works for that, doesn't it? And then, yeah, the rope, I don't know, maybe we could do the rope a darker grey. So this is a cool grey, it says, but it is quite dark, so perhaps we could just do a bit of the, don't want to cover it because I think you'll just lose that kind of look of the rope. So just putting a few wee bits on it, not completely covering it up. Like that, and then I'm going to go into the lighthouse, do a couple of wee bits there, and maybe just a wee bit down one side, just to kind of start colouring in a bit. And then I'll get that lighter colour, which is a green grey. That's not that much lighter. Let's see. Let's get this one, because I don't want to particularly colour the whole. Yeah, that's a wee bit lighter. Let's just kind of go in with that as well, just to sort of create a bit of colour, but not overpower. So we'll just do the whole thing. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to just do it now. go, and let me do some nice sort of yellow, not too bright, but I'm going to do some kind of yellow in this area. Like that. And the seagull, I am just going to use this. This is cool grey, and it kind of just gives you a few shadows. It doesn't actually necessarily colour it really. Just going to give you a few sort of shadows there onto the grey. I might just do that with this as well. And that wee piece at the top. Go. And what I wanted to do maybe was, I've got this stamp that I might add, the rays. Now I have got some rays I could add in orange. I think there's going to be two. No, I don't want to do this. So this is not rays, it's like the spotty sort of colour. So I'm going to just do very light colours. I'm going to stamp off first with some of these colours because I don't want them to be that bright, and they would be if I didn't stamp off. So just kind of creating a bit of extra colour there, just like that, which is quite nice. And maybe what else could we use? We could use the orange as well, but I'm going to stamp off as well because it's too bright, just way too bright when it's just like that first of all. So I've got that, and then I could do some more other colours have I got that could work. Maybe some of this blue, which is quite nice. Or did I use that blue already? Probably used that already. No, I didn't. So let's just go over there. That's fine. So I'm going to just get my yellow again and go over that because that light has kind of disappeared into there a bit too much. I don't have any yellow that I can pop on, that's the problem. I wonder if I could do a bit of pink, maybe a bit of pink. Let's just give this a wee wipe and then I'll be done. So just try and get some of that pink, yeah, just a wee bit out there. I know I didn't stamp off, but I think that it did need a bit of something else, so that's absolutely fine. I'm quite happy with that. And then now I just want to add the wording, which I've chose to be sending you love and light. So I could just pop it straight onto there, which I might just do. So I want to get the black again, and then just pop that in the corner. Well, there we go. And that is that card, basically. So that could be a male card, actually. I did some masculine cards, well, type I thought would be good for masculine men, I should say. But I know men like flowers and things too. So maybe we shouldn't be so, you know, making them in a certain way. We should maybe just be giving them flowers and things too. I don't know. So to finish off, I'm going to add some glossy accents because I do like my glossy accents. I'm going to put it over that whole area where the light would be, and then the bird. I'm going to cover him in glossy accents as well. So just take them, just use it like a pen, I think. is the best way to describe it. I haven't done his beak. And then I might do some of the rock as well. Probably all of it now that I started. And if you do get a wee air bubble, just pop it with a what do you call it? Toothpick. Couldn't think of the word there. You know, just use that. You can go around some of these bits of rope as well. It's a bit of a grungy card, but that's okay. I don't mind. Quite like grunge. Sometimes I do anyway. And let's pop that away. And actually I didn't do the bird's beak, so I'm just going to put a bit of orange for his beak here, which is going to be quite bright, but there we go. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching, making this seaside type card. Thanks for watching and staying with me, and please do let me know your thoughts as always, and I will put this on social media where you can follow me, and please come back soon. Bye.